So it's got maybe 100 horsepower less than my car, but it doesn't feel it at all. Underpass here. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Back in the Spyder. Got some good news, not so good news with the car. I think I posted something on the channel, posted a message on the channel last week. I couldn't film because of this issue. Well, I thought I couldn't, but it turns out I can drive the car. I got a message on the screen, PADM disabled, service required. Now I've had this before, it's not the first time I've had it. It's to do with the engine mounts on the car. And unfortunately there are two engine mounts as far as I know, and one of them's already failed, been replaced under warranty. The second one has now failed. And the first one failed at the high mileage of 2,500 miles. And this one lasted 1,000 miles more and is now failed. So I've got to take the car to the main dealer to have it, well, they're going to check the, they're going to scan it first to make sure they know which one it is, and then they've got to order the part. So it's a bit of a drama. Today, however, that's not what we're doing. Today, we are doing something which is good for the car. So make me feel a little bit better about having another issue with a car that's effectively brand new. It's 3 years old, but you know, it's done 3,500 miles. It should be perfect, right? Anyway, I'll show you what I've got in the boot of the car, and I'm going to head to the place now to fit them. This. So we got some, BMC high performance air filters. So all nice and shiny in there. Now the reason why I'm going to fit these is because you've all seen hopefully seen my video about the Spyder RS, which one of my friends has bought, and the sound of that is amazing, right? For me, it's a bit too loud. A lot of people have complained that it's actually quite deafening when you do long trips in it and stuff like that. So what I've heard is that if you fit these BMC filters, it gives you some of that sound in this car, but not as loud, which to me sounds like perfect. We'll head down to Tech 9, who's going to fit these air filters. So we're heading to Tech 9. We're not far away actually. It's a bit of a drive for me now, but anyway. Now the sound of this car is great already, you know, especially now that I've got the bypass, so that you can keep the exhaust open all the time. But you can hear the induction or lack of the induction as we drive now on this nice road here. So that's what it sounds like. That's our baseline, if you like, for hopefully an improvement in the sound. I'm getting all kinds of errors up on the screen because of that issue with the PADM. Like I said, you can hear the car sounds great already. I just want to get a bit of induction noise. Anyway, we'll head to Tech 9 and we'll go from there. Ooh. Hello. Oh, nice. Spyder. So behind me here, we've got another Spyder, which I was surprised to see when I got here. Never seen this one before. It actually belongs to the owner of Tech9, and it's an original Spyder because it's the 987, which is the first iteration of what is now the Spyder series. It looks tiny next to mine. Every time there's a new car, it gets bigger, right? Well, obviously mine's the third generation of Spyder. The size difference is quite incredible. So Phil has kindly offered to let me have a go of his car. So I'm going to drive the 987 Spyder. Never driven one before. I have owned two Boxsters, 987 Boxsters in the past, both manuals. One of them had ceramics. It was a 3.4, which is the same engine as this, and the other one was an earlier 3.2. So I have driven this version of the Boxster before, but it's going to be really fun to see, to be able to compare, because I just drove here in mine. So let's do that. There's a sport button. I think the battery's been disconnected for this car. It's been in to have some work done, because it's behaving like the windows don't go up automatically, and got some error messages on here, but they usually clear after you. I remember this from my own Boxster ownership. When you remove the battery, you get like a PSM light and windows and stuff like that, but I think that they're going to clear. I think I'm going to have to go put some fuel in though first. It sounds great. Oh. Whoa. The sound of it is different, but it's I don't know, it's quieter. I haven't opened it up yet. Need to warm it up anyway. 17,000 miles. This car's from what, 2011, 2010. So it feels smaller than my car, and not in a bad way, but in a good way, in a more compact feel. And we'll go and put some fuel in, and then we'll come back to some nice roads. There we go. All right, back on the country roads. That noise! Oh my goodness! I think this is the standard exhaust as well. Wow! Incredible. It's definitely louder than mine. I think it sounds better than mine. It's a different sound. The engine's got a different sound. It's a smoother sound. Obviously, it's a flat six. It's a 3.4 litre engine. It's got about, on this car, I think it has about 340 horsepower. I think that's what it was in the Spyder. It was tuned a little bit from the Boxster that I had, the Boxster S, which had about 300, I think. I think it's it had a little bit extra, but obviously it's light as well. It's got no AC in it. It's got no stereo in it. It's all the light and stuff. The roof panel, the panel that goes on the roof, the front of it is carbon fiber. So, and it's got the ceramic brakes on it as well. So, it's definitely Definitely lighter than the Boxster S, especially with that roof, the saving on the weight of that roof. Ooh, Aston Martin. Wow. Nice. It doesn't open up until about 5,000 RPM. The valves open. Oh, 4,000. Wow. I have to say, it doesn't feel any slower than my car. Even though it's got about 60 horsepower less. I mean, it might be, but it feels just as fast. You get nothing until 4,000. I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of sluggish in the, maybe I'm in the wrong gear, but as soon as you get to 4,000, the power band comes in and it opens up. Wow, it's absolutely incredible. So it's got maybe 100 horsepower less than my car, but it doesn't feel it at all. Wow, that's unbelievable. Underpass here. See what it sounds like. Got the little pops and bangs as well on the overrun. Sounds excellent. I'm jealous of the sound, and it just feels so light as well. The short throw on this gear shifter as well is really nice. Holy crap. Now, if you're watching this, you might be thinking, you know, you think this guy is in a Ferrari or something. But if you think about, there's a phrase, isn't there, that excellence is not perfection, it's better than expected, right? Well, that's what I'm getting here, is I didn't really know what to expect. In comparison, to my car, I thought it would feel slower. But it doesn't. It doesn't feel slower. It probably is slower. If we did a drag race or we did a, you know, power test or whatever, you're probably going to find that it's, you know, the numbers don't lie, right? But on this road, which I've driven down many times over the years, in my Spyder and in, you know, in other cars, my 911, this car on that road feels every bit as fast as my car. Every bit as, and it, more importantly, is it's not about how fast necessarily going, it's how the experience is, how it feels, the audio, that incredible exhaust, the gearbox, the short throw gearbox. It's like a rifle bolt. And then the car is so nimble that it just feels faster, probably because of all of those things. And the engine, at low revs, the engine sounds really smooth. I could drive this all day. Man. It's making me regret not getting a manual gearbox in my Spyder. I never thought I'd say that, but it is. Wow, interesting. The thing is, I have my manual 911, right? So there was logic to it, but driving this right now, yeah, it's kind of making me think that maybe I should have got a manual, but I'm sure I'll get over it when I get back in my Spyder. Oh, my car's outside. Good timing. That was awesome.
Just set your tyres.
Thanks. All right. Oh, back in the PDK. I forgot. All right, so I just went to check the gears like I was in a manual. So here we go. Now we're testing the filters. We've got the BMC filters fitted now. Can't hear much right now. We're by an airport. Well, interesting. Yeah, there's definitely more power there, but it just shows you how good that 987 is, because I didn't miss the power from this. You know, on that road, it felt just as quick. So what a great car that is. I hope you can hear me. It's very noisy for me. Anyway, we'll go somewhere more quiet and then I'll sum up. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I had a great day, unexpected, driving the other Spyder. I wasn't expecting that at all. I knew Phil had a Spyder. I didn't know it was going to be there, and I certainly didn't expect him to let me drive it. But what a fantastic car that is! They're both great cars. I can feel the difference in power now that I've driven them back to back in anger, but I wouldn't take anything away from that car that he has there. In terms of enjoyment, it's every bit as good. I think it might be a bit more fun than mine because of that manual gearbox on those right roads, you know. Anyway, as far as the B&C filters, I don't think it's made that much difference, but I will get back to you and I'll let you know when I've driven it a little bit more. But for now, I'm going to wrap up. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and look out for the Spyder, the white Spyder, to be in a future video coming soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye. I've arrived at the meet, and the chap's new Spyder RS is here. He just parked it next to my car so I can do a little bit of a comparison. It's got 69 miles on it.